And welcome back, folks. Picking up right where we left off with the successful defense on Meinhof and the mission Outbreak. We'll now join back up at the Hyperion and then do the next Seahon Crystal mission, I think.
Thanks for joining us. Our own Kate Lockwell is reporting live from the refugee ship Sc2 in orbit around the planet Meinhof.
Donnie, the death toll out here is soaring. Massive refugee fleets like this one are struggling to reach the safety of the core worlds. Many of them won't. They're short on food, water, and
Kate,
hope.
we'll discuss how the Dominion will rescue those worlds when we get there.
There's a lot of talk about rescue among the refugees, but they're pinning their hopes on paramilitary and rebel groups such as Rainer's...
Great report, Kate. Live from a refugee ship over Meinhof, where everyone eagerly awaits the Dominion's return. Up next, a Vermilion commentary. Refugees. Are they really our responsibility?
You're all heart, Donnie.
Alright, Tosh.
What do you think of Dr. Hansen?
She's a lovely thing. Full of honey, that one. At least, that's what she wants you to think.
You think she's hiding something?
You ever wonder why the Zerg hit our world so fast? Something there they want. Something made of honey, maybe. Buzzing little bees.
Alright. So I guess you got anything to say?
Those colonists sure do have some Zerg troubles.
Yeah, they do. Alright, so what's new with the Zerg tank? The Zerg example has developed an ocular organ. Will limbs be next? There's a basic dichotomy to Zerg cell reproduction. The Type A cells throw off seemingly random mutations. The Type B cells hunt these mutations down and destroy them. It's survival of the fittest, but on a cellular level. Successful mutations will thrive. I used the microscopic scrapings from the sample to test an electrical discharge field I've been tinkering with for some time. The result was gratifying. An interesting side effect, the Zerg matter developed into a very dense but flexible material. This material could be used to reinforce the superstructure of those old Hercules-class cargo ships that Swan's always trying to find a use for. I wish there was a way for both of these matters to be pursued, but we don't have the time. Doubt there ever will be. So, what he's talking about here is the Zerg research gives you two choices. You can use the Predator, which is an anti-infantry specialist with area attack, or you can use the Hercules. And the Hercules is a massive transport that can drop massive troop numbers onto a battlefield near instantly. It's also durable as freaking hell, and can easily drop rapid numbers of troops onto the field almost immediately. And even if it's shot down, the troops can still land. It's a very handy thing in certain missions. It's also very, very efficient in combat. I'm going with the Hercules. Alright. So, let's head to the armory, see what Swan wants.
Never thought we'd be back on Meinhof again. Oh, we broke our backs trying to make a life on that rock. Kelmorian squeezing us dry. Day we rose up, we just couldn't take it anymore, you know?
I feel ya. Man's got a duty to stand up and be counted sometimes.
Oh, hell, we were stupid. Having right on your side ain't no match for Goss guns and combat walkers. A lot of folks died for nothing. If you hadn't shown up when you did...
Hey, your people bought their own freedom. Paid for it in blood. Me and Matt, we were just glad to help.
So now we know the connection between all of them. Alright, lastly, go to the bridge.
Well, Ariel, found a world for your people yet?
Yes, an unclaimed planet called Haven. It's near the edge of Protoss space, but it seems safe enough.
It'll have to do. Your people need to lay low for a while.
Aren't either of you worried the colonists might be infested?
How could you even suggest that? They're perfectly healthy.
I hope so, Ariel. The Protoss don't mess around when it comes to infestation. Just in case, maybe you should start looking into some kind of cure for the Zerg virus.
Conventional wisdom says a cure is impossible. The virus mutates too fast. But I'll look into it.
Just do what you can. That's all anyone's asking.
And her fate is unfortunate if you'd make the wrong choice.
Kerrigan's learning some new tricks. The infestation on Meinhof seemed particularly virulent.
It's about the worst thing I can imagine. Losing who you are like that, all the while being slowly twisted into a damn monster.
If any of Dr. Hansen's people on Haven are infested.
I know. It's just a matter of time before the Protoss come looking for him. Still, I have a history with the Protoss. If it comes to that, maybe I can talk them down.
Alright, so we'll do the next crystal mission, and then I think I'll call that a night.
I gathered allies, and we made our way to the Forbidden Archive world of Sc2. There, a triumvirate of mystic preservers awaited us, and in the shadows, something else was watching and waiting.
Alright, Zeratul, what'd you run into this time?
Alright, Zeratul, old buddy, you got your mysterious prophecy. Now let's see what your preservers made of it.
My quest to decipher the prophecy took me to the Forbidden Archive world of Sc2. Here, 3 immortal preservers guarded ancient knowledge. Only they could transcribe the prophetic fragments. I needed to seek them out quickly. It is strangely silent here, yet these structures are intact. With power, they would be functional.
Alright, so playing as the Protoss is an interesting experience in a lot of ways. And above everything else, it's teaching you basic mechanics of the group, so that the Legacy of the Void stuff would be easy to handle when it comes along.
You have not enough minutes.
The mighty spirits of the Preservers are imprisoned close by. We must find them.
So yeah, the rock paper scissors mechanics of this game basically boils down to the Terrans are the balance. They're the sort of jack of all trades, you know, very good variety in a lot of different tactics, but they're inherently weaker in firepower and lower in numbers than any of the Zerg or the Protoss. Because the Protoss are stronger combat-wise. The Zerg are simply just sheer numbers and power. So you're usually running. The game is usually running. You're running the.
There are many abandoned structures in this place that we can make use of. They merely need their power restored. by the construction of a few well-placed pylons.
And yeah, one of the things you can do, and this entire map is actually reused in Legacy of the Void later on.
I am here in the shadows.
A robotics facility. This structure may prove useful to us.
But like this particular map is similar to one of the early maps in Legacy of the Void.
The preservers you seek serve a higher power now, Dark One. Heart of darkness.
Higher power? What could have corrupted these Protoss so? Truly, something foul has taken hold of this sacred place.
Yes, indeed.
I return to serve.
Ah, the Immortal.
My thanks, Mighty One.
Yeah. This basically gives you a rundown of some of the Protoss units you'll be using in the near future and that you'll encounter in the games going forward. One of the greatest weaknesses of the Protoss is their economy. It is incredibly slow and their units are exceptionally expensive, which makes them a little bit less flexible, I suppose you'd say. That being said, their units are incredibly powerful.
A Protoss and Zerg hybrid. Gods, an abomination. Who created this atrocity?
Oh, we'll meet his ass later.
My slave, the time has come to give me your strength.
So one of the big challenges in this particular level is building up your defenses, because these hybrid will keep coming at you, and they will keep coming at you in large numbers, which makes them difficult to fight, and one of them can absolutely decimate your base if you let it. You also have to defend your pylons and other structures, because if they get destroyed, you lose some of the systems you're working on, which can be, as you can imagine, problematic.
This knowledge is forbidden.
A dark shrine. Once power is restored, it could be of great value to us.
Yeah, the real challenge for the Protoss is build up a few defenses to hold the line until you can build up your economy, then just bull rush your economy as fast as you can to build up a force. And once you have a large enough force, they'll more or less lay the groundwork for everything you need.
Zeratul, truly fate has sent you here.
Join me, brothers, and we shall cleanse this place of evil.
Command us. I serve for now.
And the reason I like the Immortals is they are the heavies. They do a shit ton of damage. But they're also, like, the hybrid are so insanely powerful. That is why I created those photon cannons. Because they can finish what my boys started.
What would you ask of us?
And while these guys are dealing with that problem,
is under attack. I am here in the shadows. We must. I shall return.
yeah, like now is where things get rough.
The time has come to give me your strength. The hybrid is draining the preservers to survive. I must free them before it is too late.
Meanwhile, my boys over here dealing some extra damage to help me out with this problem by stripping the enemy of their forces.
Our pylon is under attack. It shall be as you say. Let our enemy know our fury. I am here.
Now, one thing about this is that in the actual Legacy of the Void, these guys can be changed out to different configurations to suit your preferred playstyle, which is what makes them super good. Also means that they inherently have a different arrangement or set of skills that you can leverage in every battle, and you can change them on command. Like between each mission, you can just say, okay, well, I like that. I didn't like that setup as much as I thought. I'll change it out to this setup, and that allows you to make that setup work better.
In the shadows.
Yeah, see, that wasn't the smart move. You jumped right into the hornet's nest with that one, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing about this is you're trying to build up defenses as fast as you can and then wipe out enemy forces to build yourself more and more economy. It's all about that economy, like it or not.
Let our enemy know our fury. You seek our service. Your existence ends this day. I am the voice of the eclipse. I am here in the shadows.
Excuse me. Yeah, and one of the biggest downsides to this is the Protoss have the lowest number of troops, but their troops tend to be the most effective and definitely have the best range.
Our liberation is at hand. Ready yourself, noble warrior. We confront a terrible evil this day. We are one with the shadows. I am here in the shadows.
See, they're running right into the firepower. And that defense should be enough to hold them and keep them from being able to survive the assault. But they're gonna take chunks of me out every single time. And you don't get the shield battery in these missions like you do in later missions.
Merely a temporary setback. Come, my slaves. The time has come to give me your strength.
Yeah, you gotta make sure this...
I'm here.
Once you've got this secondary point defended, get cracking.
What would you ask of us?
Excuse me.
Some secrets must remain hidden.
Go have them join up with this guy.
I'm here.
Those defenses should be good.
I'm here in the shadows. I will comply.
I return to serve. Our duty is unending.
I'll pull the immortal back to here
In the shadows.
to hold the defenses. And then once that's done,
I am the voice.
I'll have him join up with the rest of these troops.
Our pylon is under attack.
Base is under attack.
I return to serve. Undara Manakai.
You cannot destroy me. I shall rise again.
I'm sure you will.
Our
I'm also sure it does not matter.
I'm here in the shadows.
I feel your presence. We march to
The darkness burns. By the void.
the enemy closes.
Oblivion comes. None shall stand. I'm here in the shadows.
focused.
All right, let's get an Archon ready, and then we'll launch the assault. I don't know if that's enough, but it should be worth the effort.
I know to gather my strength.
You must construct additional pylons.
Let us get to the business at hand, shall we? That should be more than enough firepower to break through that defensive line and get us into that base. With an Archon leading the charge, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I somehow don't think that's the facts.
Enjoy your fleeting victory. This is not over.
It will be shortly.
It shall be as you say.
Because without power, your forces are fucked.
Here in the shadows. I serve for now. Mineral field depleted. Very well. We move unseen. Very wise.
Come on. Let's bust them preservers out and get the party started.
Secrets must remain hidden.
I am here in the shadows.
You must construct additional pylons.
Cold is the void. You require my skills. We are one with the shadows.
Let's get the others out before this thing can...
Spirits of the preservers are entombed within. We must break them open immediately. For the reckoning.
You must construct additional.
I am here in the shadows.
Cutting it close, but we pulled it off.
We have seen prophetic fragments in your mind, Sc2. We will make of them what we can. The cycle shall draw to its end. The Zelnaga who forged the stars will transcend their creation. Yet the fallen one shall remain, destined to cover the void in shadow. It begins with the great hunger. It ends in utter darkness.
Okay, that's ominous.
A great hungerer. Could it refer to the Zerg Overmind? It has a part to play in this prophecy. I must seek out the Overmind's final resting place. Our ancient homeworld of ire.
Alright, so that was interesting. The Hyperion Cantina. Alright, so we're going to save it here and then we'll continue with this later. But that was definitely some new shit. So I will see you all next time. This is the Solo Gamer. And I will see you all for the next episode of StarCraft Wings of Liberty. But this is already turning out to be an interesting bit of story. And hopefully, we'll find out more soon. I will catch you all later. Signing out.